Good morning. I am wondering this morning, sometimes I think I have a bit of retail therapy thing going on. I buy things. Well, I don't know. I feel like I need to be a little bit more aware of my spending. I think I've always had it spending, maybe need to make more of a spending budget when it comes to going out and doing things. But as of lately, I have been going out and eating more food. Well, that's experiences, but I've been buying more things. So this morning I am out wanting to get my son a mouse pad because I'm going to start to put together his desk this morning. And I also want to get a birthday card and like a gift card for a friend of mine. Yeah, I call her friend because we do hang out. Because we're hanging out for her birthday today. So I got a couple of things that I do want to do. And I guess I'm guilting myself by feeling like I'm spending unnecessarily because I've mentioned it before in these voice diaries, I guess I can call them. I'm still trying to figure out what to call this, but it is like a voice journal, voice diary kind of thing for me at this point because it is December the 3rd, 10:26 a.m. And I am starving, first off, and I'm trying to figure out where to get the things that I need because I just left Walmart and they didn't have what I needed, and where to get some food that's not too crowded because it's Saturday morning and people love to get breakfast and brunch on Saturday mornings. Okay, and I am with them. So I'm not in the mood to be out, just out and about. I had a thought, and this is what prompted me to get on this voice diary journal situation, is that I had a thought because I'm restless and I don't have a sure direction this morning. I had a thought to contact the infamous, that's what we call them. And I was just like, ooh, somebody just drove past me very quickly and it shook my car. And I was like, girl, you must be bored, or you just want some stimulation, you want some validation, you want some attention, you want some company, right? And that's okay to want that, but you got to think about it. If after you have that company, if it's going to cause more chaos in the long run, it may not be worth it in the short term. So I was like, girl, you need to kind of redirect your thought process right now. So that's what I'm doing. Just talking it out. So I'm going to go to Walgreens right now and see what they got for me. Even though I know it'll be a bit more pricey than Walmart, but it may be convenient and a small shopping place versus the huge Walmart. So I'm going to give it a go, and then I'll waste a bit of time, so maybe Chipotle will be open. I got a taste for some Chipotle. I'm hungry. Like, my stomach is jumping through hoops. I eat breakfast early. I usually eat breakfast, 8 in the morning or so. So, my stomach is like, what you doing? I had a very fascinating dream last night. It was a reoccurring dream that I usually have with someone's chasing and trying to kill me. But what made it And I feel like I have those kind of dreams when I'm going on a journey, and I'm unsure about where that journey is going to lead me, to be honest. It seems like I have way more dreams about people chasing to kill me when I'm on a new journey, and it's, it's unstable territory, unfounded territory. I seem to have more of those dreams. But the infamous was also in the dream, and he was, I don't know if we had a kid together or if it was his kid, but he wanted for me to come and hang out and chill. I guess we were some sort of family or something like that. Seemed like in the dream. But it was just a lot going on. I actually enjoy dreaming. It's like having a movie that I am able to watch and be entertained, but I'm in the movie. It's really freaking cool. Unless it ain't cool. And I usually don't have a lot of super terrifying dreams. Someone chasing me trying to kill me that sounds terrifying, but I have those dreams so much that it's like normalcy, and I kind of understand what it's about and what it's for. I also have, and I have this big fear. I think one of my biggest fears is a violent being assaulted, being a victim of violence, physical violence. So, that plays into it too. So I'm so used to having these sort of dreams that it's just like, okay, girl, you about to watch you a thriller in your sleep. But it was just interesting. So it was interesting that he was in my dream last night, and that I was thinking of calling him. He also was in my dream last night because I was just on one last night, just to be honest. Yesterday I commented on a story of an ex of mine. It was just a laughing face, but we're not friends on Instagram or anything. He follows me, but I don't follow him back. Let's put it that way. And I was just snooping, being nosy, because he's always snooping on my page, and he's not, keep making it a secret that he's snooping on my page. He wants me to know. And so I snooped, and I had told myself that I would not comment or reply because I don't want to feed into communication really with him, because I don't want to open up that can of worms. But also, I also told myself, and this is me justifying it in my mind yesterday, like, you don't want to open up those can of worms. You can be friendly with him. You don't have any hard feelings towards him. True. But I still felt uneasy after I commented. That's because even though I'm getting more and more stable in my ability to stick with decisions that I make about relationships that I don't feel are good for me, I'm still working on that, right? So it still was a bit of uneasiness, but I also feel good about the fact that I am feeling stronger in that. But so I did that yesterday. I also went and looked up the infamous on LinkedIn. I said, I've never seen his LinkedIn thing, and I know he does. So I went and looked it up, saw his picture, and it tickled me a bit because it's so him. And then I went and I Googled how much his salary usually is with his title, his job title. So I went down a wormhole yesterday, okay? So it's really no shocker that I dreamed about him, and that thought crossed my mind today. All right? So I'm just self-talking myself this morning. Man, some tacos would be good. I don't know if the taco spot is open. I don't know if you can notice I love Mexican. I can eat Mexican breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just all right with me. But I am at Walgreens now, and I can come in here and I can shop around, see what's here, and then I can also go to Chipotle, and I may just sit in there and eat, to be honest, because I'm that hungry. But that is what I'm up to. So I have a couple of projects that I want to work on today. I may even start my edits. I wasn't supposed to start any edits for this new YouTube channel until tomorrow, but I may start some edits today, this morning, and it's really just kind of editing the voice portion of the video, because I got some images and things that I want to use. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my my identity kind of secret on here, to be honest with you, because I feel like it'll let me share more freely, especially about like relationships and things like that I know all of us go through for the most part, and it'll help me share more freely and keep this a voice journal diary rather than me trying to create content for others, right? Because I feel like if I show my identity, then I'm gonna feel like I'm being judged. Right? And you know, I shouldn't, but that's the fact of the matter. So I've been really trying to. So I may have to have some edits, because in my very first voice journal, I was just telling it all. I was saying my name, I was saying my location exactly. Baby girl, no. Okay. So we ain't gonna do that. But you don't know, you kind of figure things out as you go. So I'm just learning as I go with this. But the goal is to have a video uploaded Sunday. That would be nice. That's my goal. I'm trying to make the edits and stuff as simple as possible so I can stick to that. And I can do it myself. I had a previous YouTube channel that I would keep up, but I had my son edit the videos for me. And, you know, you gotta work with other people, work on their time. And I was even paying him, which was nice, honestly, for him and for me. But this is kind of intimate, and I don't think you need to be listening to all the crap I'm saying on here, okay? So I'm not gonna have him be my editor this time. I will be editor-in-chief. So that is the goal. But I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna hop off of here because I'm gonna go back in here to I'm gonna go in here to Walgreens and see what they got for a sister, and then I'm gonna go to Chipotle. I'm starving. I just want to go somewhere simple that I can eat some fresh food. I got a taste for some fresh food. Okay, I want it fresh. So I could have went down the street. I'm still trying to learn my way around this area, this city, new city that I have moved myself to in Texas, and still trying to get used to it. But I think I feel myself getting better. I've been here for about 1.5 years already. Next summer it'll be 2 years. Time is flying. For real. But I'm just yapping. I just needed to yap to really kind of self-talk myself, because baby, I was going down a rabbit hole, and it's all right. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. I'm very intrigued by the Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown relationship. CC, I'm very intrigued. They have this biopic, I think, coming out. And I'm leery of biopics because sometimes they embellish, well, not sometimes, a lot of times they embellish the truth for entertainment. And it's just kind of disheartening a bit, right? So I don't know how I feel. And then the girl that they have playing her, she just doesn't look like Whitney. And it just turns me off a bit. I know that's being picky, but it is what it is. The Marilyn Monroe biopic that I watched, that they did on Netflix, called, I don't know what that was called. Was it called Blonde? I watched it, but I started speeding through it. They start doing the most, in my opinion, on that. But the Elvis one was really good. Really good. I really liked it. And the guy looked a lot like him. He did a good job. And that story was just something else, in my opinion. And I think that they highlighted the nuance in the situation, because I know that they said that his manager was like, kind of like the devil, why he couldn't do this and do that. And yeah, no, I think there's nuances in situations. I think the manager was looking out for himself, right? And so was Elvis. And could Elvis had better guidance? Yes, but that was the tools that he was dealt, and he had formed a bond with his manager, and he felt comfortable, and the manager had influence over him, and I think we want to victimize people that are being influenced. But once you get to a certain age, you allow yourself to be influenced. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm the bad guy, but either way it goes, I felt like they showcased the nuances, and I liked that, and I just liked it. I thought it was good. And my girl Doja Cat kind of made me want to watch it even more, because the song that she did, the Hound Dog song, was really, really freaking good. Really, really freaking good. But I'm gonna go for real. Wherever you are, like I always say, I hope that you are accepting this moment, like I had to accept the fact that I was just feeling real, and I think it started last night, just feeling real unstable in this new journey that I am embarking on, and I want a bit of comfort and normalcy somewhere, somehow, and just working with myself to persevere through that as I'm changing my life. I thought that it was really cool. Yesterday I was just thinking, like, just feeling really proud of myself for giving myself the opportunity to make changes, and to do that, and to do it to the best of my ability. Like the fact that I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke marijuana anymore. CBD, whatever you want to call it, because I was really just doing CBD as of late. But I would smoke marijuana too, socially, with people who actually buy it. And I can say I don't smoke anymore, and that feels really good. Not because I'm judging anybody that does it, or just think it's just an awful thing, because I don't really think it's an awful thing. I just think that it was never for me, and I always felt some kind of way because of that. What is, deep down inside what aligns with you and what don't. And that never really aligned with me. And I always felt some kind of way about it. So it feels good to say, I don't smoke anymore. Also, I've been working on getting better boundaries with alcohol. So tonight will be a test to how strong I am to stick with my 2-drink max situation when I'm out. So what I told myself, I have this friend that I usually go out with too. She will sit and babysit her drink. She will just sip, 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 sip. So I'm going to follow her lead and get a drink, probably a big glass of wine, red wine, and just sip it, and just sip and sip. Take a little sip here, take a little sip there, right? That'll help me in my 2-drink max situation. So I have some challenges, but I feel good about the challenge. I'm like, ooh, I'm challenging myself. So it's exciting. But I'm really going to bid you adieu. I hope you're finding peace at this moment, that you're accepting this moment, and this day and time wherever you are, as I'm working to do the same. I will talk to you later. Bye.